Well, I feel like it's only right taking a look at this thing right after we unlocked it. This is, of course, the Nissan Skyline R31 Super Silhouette. And it is just absolutely insane. This is the car that inspired the Liberty Walk silhouette kits. But honestly, let's be honest, nothing compares to the original. This thing is just absolutely insane. Where are we going? We're going back to... right ahead, okay. But I just cannot get over this car. This is, of course, a barn find, specifically the barn find... that's the Lincoln Conti. That's the 87B. That's the wrong Skyline. I forget where the barn is. I believe it is... this one. This barn find right here. That's where we found this car. Just sitting in a barn. How is something this legendary literally just sitting in a barn? I'm genuinely asking. But let's get this thing our own little touch of style. And let's see what we can do to it. Honestly, I am expecting literally no visual mods. Because honestly... I mean, why would you? Like, it looks so damn sick. So I guess let's just see how much power we can get out of it. Obviously, we have engines conversions. Actually, I think we should go all-wheel drive first. Because this thing with rear drive, it already spins up its wheels. And it only has 562 horsepower. We could go with... actually, let's see. 2 liter, I believe it's... an inline 6? I want to say it's an inline 6. I know it's, I know it has a turbo. I did pop the hood and I did see it. 3.5 liter V8 twin turbo. I still don't know what that's from. LFA V10, alright. The GRGT V8. Racing V12. I could go with that. Or a Racing V8. Let's actually see how much power we can get out of the stock engine, because it is a turbo. We're already on slick tires, and regular slicks actually decreased RPI. Let's go super thickens all around. We already got 325, so we go to 395. Oh my god. I don't know why they made the tires so absurdly wide in this game. Also, we can't do our front track width. I wish we could, because like that fitment is egregious. Let's also go with some later sport wheels. Actually, are these as light as they can be? They aren't. They aren't. Okay. I think we're going to keep the stock wheels, though, despite the fact they aren't the lightest. We should also probably go with the 7-speed transmission, so we have an extra gear for the extra power we're going to put in this thing. Race driveline and a race diff. We do have some weight reduction, which brings us... we are already super light at 2,300 pounds, but we can drop it down another 155. We're already on race springs, and we don't have full race brakes, so let's go through those. Now, let's see how much power we can get out of this just from the turbo. An extra 111, and then the restrictors are going to be a lot. Another 115. That's 10. That's 78 horsepower, and then let's just max it out from there. I actually, yeah, this thing isn't getting top of our class. We do have, that's such a wild sound, 965 horsepower is the max out of the stock engine. But I think let's go with the V12 because it is a newer engine, and hopefully it'll actually rev faster and higher, which is exactly what we need. So we'll throw some twin turbos on it as well. I want this thing to be top of our class. So, I don't know which we go with. I don't know. I said in the last video, I am tired. I woke up from a nap today. I guess let's just max it out until top of our class, because I do want an actual top of our class car, not one that is pre-made. So, like the Toyota Taco, Force Edition, that's a no-go. And we are at R994. I feel like that's close enough to the top of the class. Did I miss anything? Because I feel like I could get a little more out of it. I mean, we are sitting at... Okay, this thing is max. I'm just double checking. But we are sitting at as high... The highest amount of power we can get out of this thing, which is right around 1200. We're already good here. Already good in the drivetrain. And then if we do lighter wheels... That will push it up to 995. But I don't think I would have changed them just because those turbines look so sick. I do believe that is set, though. We are all-wheel drive. We are about, I want to say, 40 pounds lighter. No, 30? But we do have a lot more power. Like, double power, actually. Double the horsepower. And 123,000 credits later, we're gonna have to get more credits. That is it maxed out. We have top speed. Okay, when I see a high top speed in a car, this at this high of a class, I get worried that the handling isn't gonna be good enough, because one thing I have noticed is there is a reason they added time attack cars, and that's because the roads in this game are so tight and so windy, and I love it so much. Let's see the designs and paints, though. I don't think I'm going to change the livery. I just want to see what we can do to this. We have 3 different body groups. Okay. So we have paint group 1, which is the majority of the body. I'm assuming group 2 is going to be all the black parts. Yeah. And then group 3 is going to be the red. No. Interior customization? Hello? Hello, interior customization? Okay, and then I'm assuming hood is hood. Sure, this guy looks like a spoon racing livery now. Then obviously can paint the wing on its own. But I think we're gonna back out. Actually, one thing I do want to do, I do want to see if gold rims are gonna look cool on this. So let's see what we have. So group 1, obviously, is that. Let's go brass. Then 2. So it's the part of the dish in the rear, and it's some little things up front. Let's go with that in gold as well. And then rim 3 is the center caps. That's cool. I love when you can paint the center caps. I think let's go try to match the body color. And then obviously we're not going to do the inner barrel, but we will do, obviously, outer lip is outer lip. It looks a little different. I don't know. Like, it looks different from the rest of the material. Actually, if we do this, okay. So the middle of the wheel part that is painted gold, that, I don't know why, it just looks a little weird. And we're going to save that to the current car. Also, we're going to have to check up on the 787B, because I'm pretty sure the 787B is almost done. Barn finds. It is engine and drivetrain restoration. 325,000 credits. That's how much we can restore it for. But I think we're going to let this one get restored on its own. Okay, yeah, this thing is already wild. I don't know if it can need more downforce. So, you know what? Let's test it. There's one. Where is it? I seriously get lost in this map. Here, the Shimanoyama Drift Circuit. I'm surprised I don't have a time attack here yet, but I hope that in another wristband or 2, we do end up getting it. Actually, what do we have over here? A Honda City, okay. But right now, let's see what this can do. I really hope that we do have a time attack here eventually. But this is such a tight circuit. Trying to focus up. I think the handling is pretty okay. Yeah, because we don't have too much downforce because we don't want to limit our top speed. But at the same time, we don't have too little downforce, so we can barely turn. I think this is good. Yeah, this thing is really good. And I can't say anything about the sound because it's not the stock engine, though the new V12 sound is amazing. This car is absolutely insane, too. Like, this is an actual race car. Like, this exists. This exists. Alright, so I literally had to do the event before I could do a custom race. Because, of course, you can't set up a custom race until you win the event. So I just had to win an event real quick. Not in this car, it only let me do it in the GRGT. Anyways, I guess now let's finally get into actually testing this thing. Also, I have no idea how overpowered some of these driving cars are going to be. But, considering the fact I have a time attack car, I don't know. And a freaking Brocky. I also want to see if the AI does actually cheat as much as everyone says they do, because I have seen on Reddit sometimes they do use gravity hacks and power hacks and stuff like that. Apparently not the AMG one though. This just got passed by a car that's like almost 50 years older than it. Actually, we're like 40. But anyways, this thing, the handling is pretty good. I chose a really tight circuit for this, but I could see the handling is actually pretty decent. Plus, this thing looks sick at night. Something else I've seen is the AI. Sometimes they're on crack. Like, they will wiggle all over the place. I know I'm hitting the walls. As I said, this is a very tight circuit. And I know I have new brakes on this, but I mean, still, like, it is a 40-year-old car, so. And it looks good for a 40-year-old car. Like, seriously. This was 1983, and I think this thing still looks better than, like, half of everything, like, sold today. Mainly because half of everything sold today is another cookie-cutter SUV. And I don't think we're ever gonna get something this cool ever again. I mean, Liberty Walk exists, never mind. Like, they already have a couple silhouette kits in this game. But honestly, this thing is just chef's kiss. Chef's kiss. And what a cool barn find, too. Like, you get this car for free. I mean, technically, I got it for $6,000 because I couldn't wait for it to be fully restored. It's at the very end, so I mean, eh. But this thing is so sick. Let's try to focus up right now. I actually wonder if you get an achievement or something for completing a custom race. Again, like in our class against anything goes cars. I was gonna say unbeatable driving cars, but I don't even want to begin to imagine what unbeatable looks like. Seriously. Like, I bet I could get just mollywalked by a Ford Raptor while I'm in an Aston Martin Vulcan because it's using gravity hacks on unbeatable. That would be a nightmare. But that is the finish. Aw, that finish is sick. Okay. That was so good. There's a freaking GMC K5. How did the AMG 1 get last? That's my question. It got beaten out by a freaking trophy truck. And yeah, this thing is crazy. But I think after this race, we might have a little something ready. Apparently I was wrong, but if we head over to Barn Finds, we still have the 787B, which is almost done, and it looks like the progress is going pretty damn quick. So I am so hyped for that, but we still have two other cars to look at. Of course, the Civic Type R and the Toyota Altezza. One of my personal favorite cars and dream first car.